This is the Buccaneer Clipper, and it's something of a trailblazer. It weighs nearly 2 tonnes, it costs nearly 31 grand, and it's 8 feet wide. Unusually, it sits on a BPW Swing VTEC chassis rather than the more common Alco, and it features automatic hydraulic self-levelling. So far pretty special, but nothing revolutionary. Well, to see that, we have to climb aboard. And how about this? It's a fixed twin bed van, but not as we know them. Instead of having the beds along the side walls so you feel a bit crushed up against the wall, they're turned through 90 degrees to go across the van, which is something you can only do, of course, when you've got an 8-foot wide caravan. At the moment, they're retracted in day mode when they act as sort of chaise longue for reading your book, but at night time, you simply grab the end, pull it out, pull out the mattress, and then flip over the top, and you've got a bed that measures well over 6 feet long. Each bed has its own really luxurious padded headboard, their own reading light, their own locker above, and of course between the two there's a rather nice little unit to put your glasses, your mug of tea and all your knickknacks at night. The feel of a hotel twin room is reinforced by the washroom, which features a rather neat bowl sink, a superb shower unit with a slate effect lining, and an Eco Camel Orbit shower head. Not to mention a domestic towel rail and a large vanity unit with a useful cupboard beneath. Now, just about the only thing in this caravan that isn't super-sized is this wardrobe, where you'll also find the header tank for the Aldi wet central heating system. But step back into this kitchen area and it is simply vast. There's masses of space for people to get past each other without bumping. And on this side, you've got a huge fridge freezer and a microwave, really sensibly sited at a level that means you won't burn yourself every time you take something out of it. Over on the off side, there's everything you would expect. A separate oven and grill, a dual fuel hob with 3 gas burners, 1 electric, a massive granite effect sink, and plenty of storage space, not to mention a couple of sockets. One of my particular favourites is this island unit, which neatly separates the lounge from the kitchen area. It's got shelves beneath, but it isn't particularly deep, and that's because behind it there's an external storage locker which you access from the other side of the kitchen. This tall cupboard is the storage for the table for the lounge, and there's also a set of good sized drawers, perfect place to store all your crockery and your cutlery. Moving back into the lounge area, it seems sort of perverse to leave it till last when it's such a special space. There's some really neat detailing here. I love these rotating catches on the cupboards. Now, I could sit here and tell you all about the specification of this van, but it's probably simpler just to say if it's an item that's commonly fitted to a tourer, chances are it's fitted to this one. Everything from an onboard freshwater tank to a rather glitzy backlit cocktail cabinet, and of course the obligatory panoramic sunroof. But quite apart from the kit, it's the way this van feels that makes it very special. I love the details, things like these very domestic style curtains, or the sofas that wrap around and have backrests that do the same, so that when the bed is made up using the pull-out slats, it all fits together perfectly. Now, £31,000 is an awful lot of money to pay for a caravan, but then the Buccaneer really is a very special caravan. As to whether or not you should go for a Clipper, well, that depends entirely on whether you can get your head around the fixed twin transverse layout. If it works for you, one thing's for sure, there is nothing else quite like it.